The word polymath, or someone who is an expert in multiple fields, not just one, has an appeal to everyone. Makes you feel like you're unlocking the door of some elite club, where everyone's so much smarter than you and was born different. But here's the part that nobody wants to acknowledge. The reason that polymaths look like geniuses is because everyone else is playing at an average level. The truth is way simpler and way sharper. You don't become a polymath because you're special. You become one when you finally stop being bored and lazy with your mind. While most people treat their brain as a phone battery they want to recharge by all means, you act like it's something that serves a purpose. A true polymath is not someone who knows about 20 things. It's someone who genuinely pays attention to the real world. Someone who notices things. Someone who allows curiosity to ruin their peace and draw them into rabbit holes they never ever intended entering. Curiosity is messy. It's chaotic. It's uncomfortable. That's why so few people do the work that's actually needed. But it's also the whole point. People think they can't learn several skills at once, because everything they ever learned was in preparation for a test. When you discover how to survive school, not life itself, it's easy to think that you're not smart enough for anything deeper. And that lie sticks. It becomes your personality. Meanwhile, the people who become polymaths don't all have higher IQs. They're just the ones who never were tricked into thinking our brains had limits. The world trains you to pick one lane, keep your mouth shut, stay predictable, and call that a life. But a polymath? They're allergic to that. They are happy to move among ideas because they can't bear the idea of spending their whole lives trapped in one little box. The part no one tells you is being a polymath is more emotional than intellectual. It's not a matter of talent. Your brain changes when you begin to allow it to roam without judging. When you let subjects collide instead of keeping them separate. Well, you look around one day and notice that everything's connecting with everything else in ways no one else seems to have noticed. That is when you discover that your brain has gears that you have never employed. You have to be a genius, dancer, or singer for you to get there, is what everyone believes. Genius is not enough to make you a polymath. It is humility that does. To be an acrobat through life. To look at the world as if you're seeing it for the first time. And here's the strange part. Eventually, as you develop the skill of learning multiple things at once, it does not seem overwhelming. Instead, it becomes addictive. You become hooked on spreading your wings. Your brain starts hungering for depth. You begin getting alert to patterns, the way all things are interrelated. It becomes like an integrated and seamless mental environment, where each new thing you learn is linked up with all the other things you know. That's the superpower. And that's what everyone else misses. A polymath doesn't have 20 separate skill trees. They've got one huge, interconnected one. That's what makes them learn so much faster. It just feels odd. Why do they grow faster? When most people simply don't know how to connect the dots. But here's the crazy thing. You don't become a polymath at some particular time. There is no achievement badge for this. It happens silently and quietly. One day you wake up and find yourself taking in ideas a different way than before. Your head is no longer foggy. You are not all soft and gooey inside. Gone are the days that new skills overwhelm you. Without these, there is no meaning in life. You're not even really frightened of restarting again. And this is already your treatment. Problems are like slow motion to you. The thoughts of people come quickly to you, and you feel that you must match the speed. It's not in the traditional sense that you're smart, but you're a lot sharper. You start radiating that too smart, a feeling that everyone can tell you know a lot, but they just don't know what exactly. The whole system is complex without any attempt to be so. It has an inevitable, clumsy elegance about it. In a word, beauty is what comes from you, as you are being yourself. Like intelligence, it becomes something people notice. Now the real twist is this. Just when you stop trying to impress people with your knowledge, you begin to learn anything. Polymaths learn for the sheer fun of it. That's when everything starts moving faster. That's when you turn knowledge from something you read about in 2 years or less and actually apply it to a thing you quote-unquote always knew. That's also the stage where you start building your personal theories and elaborating systems which can't be easily deconstructed. Polymaths don't gain skills. They obtain an understanding of the situation first. After this, skill follows the understanding. After this, the respect follows, and the confidence follows. What people see of the results follows, but where it comes from, they can't notice. When you begin to try to be a polymath, sometimes you will feel confused. Sometimes you may feel lost. At other times, you may be filled with complete humility. You also may feel intrigued, and it also becomes hard to shake yourself away from this obsession. So if you really want to become a polymath, this is the actual route. Do not try to appear clever, and start trying to be alive. So engage in activities that are not immediately profitable for you. Learn things that do not bring immediate benefits. Let your curiosity lead the way, even if it seems silly. That's how your brain becomes dangerous. This is the true way to what it means when people say that you have cultivated a big picture mentality. This is how you can break out of your single-track life and cultivate a mind that is actually able to form your future instead of merely facing up to whatever comes at you. You don't need to be born different. You just need to stop pretending you are all the same as everyone else. And that's actually how you turn into a polymath.